Hey guys, Buffy Gamebot today bringing out a video, and today in our favorite weapon series, we're going to run through a really good realism gameplay I had that I meant to do this video a while back, but just never got to it with everything that was happening. So we're going to be running the M249 SAW with the Mark 46 build here. In realism, we get a really nice quad win here. I think I ended up with 9 or 10 kills here at the end. And again, it's realism, so it's not as easy to see when and where you're getting the kills. A lot of suppressive fire put down with this bad boy. Really hammering home why I love realism. This is great. You'll see I'm running here without the suppressor. So we'll go ahead, we'll make the build, and then I'll back out and show you guys. We'll go ahead and jump into the gameplay here for the quad realism win. So backing out, see the final design here for the Mark 46 or the M249 SAW. So we'll go ahead and do is we will strip this thing down to base. And what I'll do, first off, the muzzle, we're going to leave blank because here we can utilize other attachments on this. We don't need a suppressor in realism because there's no minimap to show up on. Now, obviously, realism is never really around, so you will want to swap out one of these attachments with the monolithic suppressor for that suppression or sound suppression and the damage at range increase. Cons are going to be the ADS speed and the aim walking steadiness, but the suppressor on this honestly feels like it makes it even more stable than what I'm using here in this gameplay without the suppressor, just because you don't have the muzzle flash as prominent with the weapon. So you're able to just kind of keep eyes on target a little bit easier than you are without it. So that's what I would recommend. The only change to this build, go ahead for the barrel option. You're going to want that Mark 46 barrel, which is the XRK Horizon 23-inch barrel. This will give the damage at range increase as well as a bullet velocity increase. The cons here is just going to be the ADS speed, which we'll go ahead and make up for that here in a second. So you can see the handguard differences between all these builds. Here we have the Para build, but the Horizon gives us that Mark 46 build for the M249 SAW here. So effectively converting this from a SAW to the Mark 46. So we'll select that. Now for the laser, we're going to want the tack laser on this weapon. This is going to give us the aim down sight speed, aiming stability, and the aim walking steadiness. The cons here, laser will be visible to the enemies, but again, that's only if you're ADSing, and this is realism mode, so it really shouldn't be too big of an issue. So we'll go ahead and select the tack laser. Now for the optic, we're going to go with my all-time favorite, that being the Integral Hybrid or the Leopold Hammered. Give us that 3.25 with the top mounted delta point. Cons here are just the ADS speed. So we'll go ahead and select that. We're going to use a specific reticle that we'll look at here in a second. We'll skip out on the stock. And then for the perk, we're going to go ahead and do fully loaded again, just because machine gun, realism, going to be putting a lot of rounds down range. So going to go ahead and want to select this. And also this is my ghost loadout too. So want to have fully loaded here on this weapon. So fully loaded. And then we'll go ahead and jump over to the underbarrel attachment. We'll go with the Commando foregrip. This is going to give us the recoil stabilization as well as the aiming stability. The cons here are the movement speed. So we'll go ahead and select that. And then that's our final design. Now for the customization here, the camouflage I'm running here is going to be the Kill Brush, one of my favorite camos lately. Digital camos also look really good here on the Mark 46 as well. So we'll go ahead and run the Kill Brush. And then for the reticle option here, you'll see in the gameplay, I'm going to be running the Heroic reticle. So this is going to give us that T-pose for the 3.25, and that top mounted delta will have that yellow hollow sun on there. So we'll go ahead and select that. And that is our final design for the Mark 46 light machine gun. Now we'll go ahead and back out quick, and you'll see I'm going to run the Strela P for this. Here's my perks: double time, ghost, amped, proxy mine, and a stim. Which in the gameplay here, I can't remember if I was actually running a stim because I was switching out loadouts between Iron Trials and this. But regardless, that's the loadout. The Mark 46. We'll go ahead now and run you guys through a really good quad run that we had here for Realism Royale. Let's go ahead and we'll jump right into it. Alright, so starting out here, we're going to be landing on Prison. And Prison, this is kind of a really good drop whenever you can get here, obviously, because you can just hold down the rooftops, and obviously there's a ton of loot here. So Realism Royale, this is a good circle. Now, unfortunately, this is crazy circumstance here. The 1911, horrible. This guy downs me, and then Dill just crushes him with the chopper. Comes in and saves the day there, you can see. But again, it's unfortunate that you have with the Cold War integration, they swapped out for the 1911, because I really miss the X16 from Modern Warfare days. The 7 rounds in this 1911 just is simply not enough, unfortunately. And it ends up getting me killed almost all the time. So the fact that I couldn't finish that guy and he bashed me to death. Now, I pick up the Tech 9 here, I believe it is. And again, this guy just happened to have an RPG. So worst luck I could have possibly asked for off the bat. This team is going to be bothering us the whole time we're at Prison, so we're going to see plenty more of them. Now the gulag here, just playing this slowly. This is obviously before they brought back showers because it was the last time Realism Royale was in. Just listening for footsteps. And I heard him coming there, and then obviously he slid, so I was able to get a couple headshots there and end it quickly. Now I came back, and this team just called in a loadout right here. So I have a Magnum. There's no weapons anywhere here in prison that really I've found or my team has found yet. So I'm running around looking for weapons. I'm able to get the ZRG or the NTW-20 here. And I believe Dill ended up getting it down there. One of them jumped down, and then I'm going to get this cleanup on Dill's kill. I go down and get that guy's weapons. And here we go. This is the same team we've been fighting the whole time. The same team that killed me off the bat, and Dill saved me from that John Rambo skin. So this is the same team just hanging out here in prison this whole time. They're winning their gulags. Getting buybacks, and so are we. So I downed this one dude. I'm gonna pie the corner. He wasn't actually down. I was able to down him there. His buddy there now has, I believe it's an Ameli. You'll see here. Just really bad luck on my end. I don't have any plates right now. Couldn't even see him there. He had a really nice mount, and then their other guy looks like he just came back from gulag, and he was out on the bridge as well. So I kind of got hit from two different sides there. And that was a crazy mount. Couldn't see him, and he ended up getting me right in the head. Now, here we go. I got bought back, came back, hit my loadout. The same team there. There's that John Rambo skin. So the Mark 46 in action. I down him in the air, get that kill. We end up wiping that team and move out of prison. Now, fast forward, we move down past farmland here. And I'm hiding in this bush here. We're waiting on position where the circle's closing. And I spot this one guy down here. Spot him, just start dumping rounds, and then there's another one here I get eyes on here. Get a live ping, and we get a team wipe there. So just a really good display of just being able to dump 100-round belt with the Mark 46, and it's also really fun with 200-round belt as well, but definitely the 100-round belt right there, I was just able to take out both those guys. And again, that's a situation because Realism, limited HUD, you don't know how many guys are actually there. Now, here's another team over in this house that starts engaging us as well. I'm able to get one down there, I believe. But again, it's not very clear because there's no HUD to tell you, which is what I really do like about Realism. It makes you be a little bit more cautious on some of these pushes like that. So I had to move down, try and get hill cover between me. I was really open up there from this house. And here we go. Rylan gets down. I'm going to go ahead and pick him up.
We gotta go now.
He was like...
There we go. And so I get him, and then moving forward, we had a circle all the way over. So we did a wide right circle on the gas. This guy was scoping me, and so right there, I end up lighting him up, and he dies in the gas. Not sure if I got the kill for that one, but I think he really just, we injured him, and he died in the gas. Now, here we go. We're getting shot at from behind, so I'm going to get on cover, mount this, see if we can spot the enemy. And here he is running. So again, just the Mark 46. The good thing about this is I have a 100-round belt, so I'm just able to dump all the ammo. Now this is where the monolithic suppressor would probably make it a little bit more stable. I get that kill. However, he does buy back one of his teammates there. So this is where we get into the crazy end game here. I rotate up and I get broken. Not sure where that sniper was. I think Chase or Jug might have killed him. Now, we did rotate up the hill a little bit more there. I got downed, and so here I got rezzed, and I believe it's me, Chase, and Jug. So earlier I said Dill was in this game, but it's not. Dill's not in here. It's Chase. And so it's three of us. Rylan is dead at this point. So I think Chase is up top on the hill. Jug and I are on each other moving forward here. And here we'll see really good close to mid-range saw action, or Mark 46. So right here, this guy has no idea. Hit a couple headshots, downed him instantly. One more guy, down him instantly, get the kill. So that's 2 kills right off the bat there. And now we're not sure. We believe there's another team up here, and we know there's a team up to my right in that house on purple. That's the team I was actually engaging. I didn't show that clip when I went up the hill. I engaged them, and I got downed from that house. So at this point, I still have this airstrike, and I'm not sure if there's a guy to my left. So Chase, I believe, is dead at this point. I'm going to call that airstrike in, and I think I get 3 of them here, or at least 2 of them with this airstrike. So their Chase goes down, so it's just Jug and I. And I at least got 1 or 2 kills with that airstrike. So at this point, I believe it's 2v1, and Jug ends up getting the cleanup right there, and we won the game. So really fun game of realism here using the Mark 46. Let me know what you guys think of this weapon down below. This weapon, I used it a lot in the Modern Warfare map days. This is just a really fun weapon to use. The Mark 46, the Bruen, still a really viable weapon. One of the few Modern Warfare weapons I think you can still get away with using very effectively today. Very viable weapon, obviously. It's not as good as it was, as the Bruen was pre the original nerf in Season 5. However, this build here kind of brings it very close to a meta type build and puts it in the mix with some of those Cold War weapons for sure. So let me know what you guys think down below. Nice 9 kill by myself there. We had a good amount of kills here as a team. I'm not sure what the final count was, but really clean win, and again, just a good tactical gameplay. Criminal there, Chase was running the VKS sniper rifle, which was just punishing people in realism. It's that 12.7 by 55, so that's definitely another one. The VKS, very viable in realism, especially if you hit those headshots. The bullet velocity on that thing is just insane. So maybe we'll get realism again to try that out. Let me know what you guys think down below. Really good quad win there. Until next time, this is Buffering Game with the Mark 46 in Realism Royale. Buffering Gaming, out.
You guys need new weapons? Back out.